Welcome back to Avowed. This is Andy from Aging Gaming, and we're getting back into this. I've gotten a little bit of feedback on the previous videos, and a little shorter and heavily edited seems to be preferred, so that's what we're going to do. And we're going to do another video where we're going to make quite a bit of progress, but we're not going to show all of the travel time and all of the conversations and even all of the fighting, because it gets rather monotonous, and we just kind of want to show where things are and how it works and how the strategies work. And I've already violated the first strategy that I said that I wasn't going to violate, which upsets me. I'm sorry that I did that, but I did, and it's okay. We'll recover. So, okay, this is let me show you where we are on the map. So, at the overgrown frontier, and this is the entrance to burning the brambles, blocking the strangle route. So, we just picked up this dirty amulet, and we're going to take that back. I'll show you who that belongs to. So go back to the map. All the way back to Claviger's Landing. Oh, gotta get out of this area. Once you get into this area, you can't fast travel while you're here. And then this weapons merchant up here, he and his wife have been fighting because she thought he threw away this amulet.
Nice to see you again. How can Falter be of assistance?
Found this amulet with your name on it.
I'm sorry, I don't buy... That's it. That's my amulet. Daggerta gave me this. We had a fight, and she accused me of throwing it away before we left Deerwood. I did bring it with me, but I lost it while I was out, procuring more wares. I can't believe you found it.
Now you can get greedy and you end up with just kind of a worthless amulet. You could sell it for a few coins, but what the heck?
Perhaps. Or perhaps our ship has sailed. Regardless, I'll know I have it. And that's enough for now.
Here, take it.
How can I even
And
thank
he gives you
you?
100.
You don't know the weight you've lifted from my heart.
And he doesn't have anything we want.
The living lands are a dangerous place.
Tell me, it was you who found the amulet, yes?
Yes.
Huh. Typical of this place. Nothing is ever lost that can't be purchased at markup from the black market. Now I have some apologies to make. I can't say I'm thrilled about that.
She'll get over it.
But maybe things can get better between us. With time. and abundant beverages.
Always the basis of a solid relationship. Abundant beverages. Now this is the stuff that I like to buy. So I'm going to buy a bunch of this stuff. Not the potions so much. But pretty much everything else. And we'll check out, see if she has any lockpicks. She does.
What harm could some new armor do? Look good and stay alive.
And we'll go back up there because we're trying to find some upgrade supplies. Just to let you know, what we're trying to do is upgrade this axe. And we need to get it to the 3rd level so that we can take it to fine, so that the stuff that we uncover will at least be fine quality and not common quality. So we're 1 iron chunk short, which I might be able to break something down. See, softwood branch, softwood branch. It's all softwood branch stuff. So we're 1 iron chunk short and 1 paradisen ladder short. Once we get that, then we will go to our camp and we'll upgrade.
Wicked quiet.
All right.
Scourge invades. Claw it out.
This might be one of the most important plants that are out here. Because look at the additional effects. Plus 20% damage and plus 20% damage reduction. I think that's for a full 3 minutes. So, or maybe 6 minutes. I think maybe 6 minutes. So, that's huge in a fight. Especially a tough battle. Like, we've got a boss fight coming up soon. And we'll want to use something like this. So Magrin's Blessing, very important. There you are. All right, let's go upgrade. Okay, 22 iron chunks, 8 paradisen ladders, and 1,200 pieces of 1,200 coins. So, got a little ways to go. But, we're going to break this down. Get us on our way. What's that up? There's an iron chunk.
Here it comes.
Well, in case you haven't figured it out, we are in a spider's cave. And we'll see if we can survive this. Hopefully we can. Yeah.
Is that all you got? Next one's mine.
All right, time to take care of that. Okay. Frog. That takes away the effects of the poison. And then do some of this. And that should buff us right up. There we go. All right, what was in here? Big old axe that we can break down. Couple more iron chunks. Let's see. 18 to go. All right, what else is in here? Iron chunks. Okay, so we are back at Claviger's Landing, and I just wanted to show you this treasure chest. It took me a little while to figure out how to get in here, and it's kind of embarrassing that it did. But what we want to do is we want to get up there. And the way to do it, and let me show you, you can actually see that there is some purple in there. And purple is the second best treasure chest you'll get, gold being the best. So we'll just come over here and jump up on this roof. Go on this roof. And there we go. And what do we got? Silver, gold, power, spider leg. It's not bad for early game. Take all that. We're going to break down that mail. This gives us a belt. And we need 6 more of those and a bunch of paradisant ladder. Another chest, and again, you need lockpicks, so glad we got them. Two paradisant ladders. And there we go. So I think we may be able to defeat that first boss. So let's go give that a shot. We're gonna go to our map. Oop, that's not the map. Back up here. All right, here we go.
It breathes. It is close.
That's the claviger. What happened?
Are you blind? We're being hunted. Get rid of the band. We'll talk after.
And you can see that. Paradisant ladder.
Take your best shot.
Alright. Now it's time for some. He can poison us, so we want to get the grog. Fresh water, increase our speed. Essence. And then 20% damage and 20% damage reduction, definitely. Plus 20% damage to Kith enemies, which he is. And we'll come up here and we'll use this. And this. And that ought to take us through the fight. We'll find out. He's yelling at us there. And then he's spitting some kind of acid or something at us. Got him.
Take that, you monstrosity!
Oh yeah,
Well
now
done.
you're all badass.
What happened to that bear?
Well, it's disappointing that we haven't upgraded anything to find, because we're going to pick up that shield. You know what? We're not going to pick up that shield yet. We'll come back and get it later. We can wait until we have a fine weapon. That shield, we won't have to upgrade it to fine. Or at least that's the theory. I'm hoping that's how it works. Alright. Let's talk to this guy. You stay away from that shield. I don't want to see that yet.
My savior. Oh, thank the gods. Your arrival couldn't have been more timely.
So, the situation.
We are here. Come to us. Commune with us. We have waited for you. Come.
What's the matter? Can
Fasten. The Emperor trusts.
you know something of our troubles?
Right behind you.
Just be careful.
Take it slow.
Okay, so I skipped over that conversation. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go and we're going to have a little chat with the editor. We're going to skip that conversation too. But it's going to clear up a lot of the brambles and stuff.
It is you. Come closer. We feared you were but a dream. We wake from seasons of slumber. We have been waiting. We were drowning in our nightmares for so long. Your hand was a branch. Escape! We reached for you. And you are familiar to us. Our memories are fractured. But you too are alone in your strangeness. A rot eats at the foundation of this land. Corruption. It spreads and festers and... Yes, the air sings with its spore. It is an infection. We feel the pain of if an animal sickens after a fight, as it howls and sings its agony. What do you do? Nurse it. Care for it. We were loved once, perhaps. We remember, almost. A thought, like motion in the water. The rot festers. We could suck the poison out, let green things grow in its place, and we could give you the gift of our healing touch. But a favor for a favor. Would you help us in return when we ask it? A favor for a favor, then. This place shall heal, and you shall know our power. We tire. New again this world, new again words. We will find you soon.
And you can see the brambles all kind of just disappearing. And we get an active ability called Dream Touch. Heals and revives all nearby allies, deals damage over time to nearby Delimgan, Dream Thralls, and Vessels. Vessels would be those people who have the Dream Scourge, I think. Or maybe it's like, it's skeletons and ghosts and stuff like that.
Incredible. Envoy, I don't know what you did, but that was miraculous.
I'm kind of a
You were
miracle
right.
worker.
You look like you were in a trance for several minutes.
What happened? What can you recall? Spare no detail. You must be sensitive to... Inquisitor Ludwig will need to hear of this. I've agreed to share my findings with the Steel Garrote, as long as they do the same. Not that she has any interest in ecology. Ludwig is obsessed with our security. Sees enemies lurking around every corner.
Ludwig is kind of a anti-hero all the way through this. And she's not a good person.
The Steel Garrote provide us some much-needed protection, but they answer only to themselves. We have our interest in the living lands, and they have theirs. A mutually beneficial arrangement. Stay out of their way, and they'll return the favor.
Go my own way.
Good. That might just say... We'll talk more at the embassy. I'll ensure the Paradise militia give you free passage into the city. Ah, Envoy, what you've done here is truly amazing. Let's keep up the good work, eh?
Just watch your step. There are swaths of the city barely more civilized than this.
The path to Paradise is a tad overgrown, but I can find my way back.
And we leveled up to 5. Good. So for character, we need more stamina for sure. So we'll do that. And every 5 levels you get 2 abilities points on every 5th level. So we're going to do this one. And recipes. Through recipes, you can actually become super OP. It's amazing. All right, let's go to Paradise. And here's the entrance.
Welcome to Paradise, Envoy. The ambassador's expecting you.
Good work out there, Envoy.
Yeah,
Only
we're pretty
just
good at
arrived
this.
and you're already the talk of the town. Well, the ambassador ordered me to give you free access to the city. No idea why he's calling the shots all of a sudden, but...
That sounds ominous.
Anyway, you can go on ahead. The ambassador's expecting you.
Thank you very much.
Just doing my job. Once you're in the city, you'll find the Adiran embassy due north of the gatehouse. Take care, Envoy.
Thanks.
What? No parting words from me? After all the time we spent together?
Shove off, Muttonhead. How's that for a parting word?
With talk like that, it's no wonder the Adirans think we need a little civilizing. At least I'm in good company now. Right?
Sure. Okay, let's go. And welcome to Paradise. Cutscene.
Envoy!
Ow. Yep, you guessed it. We're dead.
You should not be here. You should be free, whole, the blood feeding your veins. Why are you here?
Something tells me I'm not in the living lands anymore. Where am I?
A space within emptiness, where the gods live and the dead wait. A cage, a prison. We feel the souls of multitudes, a current beneath the skin of this place. We could dip our hand in once, feel them near us. But now, we are trapped like wasps in amber. But you should be alive.
I agree. I'm dead? Well, at least it was quick. Guess it could be worse.
Worse, you died. Someone cut short your span.
That's what it
An
means.
arrow broke the skin. It carried poison to your veins. A festering blot of corruption spread through the root and sap. It stilled your heart. It silenced the song in your mind.
Well, I guess there are worse ways to go.
As many as the beetles and worms in the soil. But we do not want that. We could send you back. Just this once.
What do you mean, send me back? How?
The minnow can slip the fisher's net, even while the prize remains. And the fox chews its leg off to escape the hunter's snare. It is the only way. We will use our waning strength to free you. Then you must find us. Free us from our prison.
All right, do it. I'm ready.
Breathe deep. All birth is agony.
Surprise! Yeah. Surprise.
You're awake? Thank the gods. For a second there, I thought I had a problem on my hands.
Okay, well, we're going to go through this conversation and then we're going to call it a night. And I hope you've enjoyed this. This is going to set us down the path of some side quests and things like that. we'll pick all that stuff up next time. We are going to go through the conversation before we come back, because it won't let me save in the middle of a conversation. But hey, I hope you enjoyed this. And if you did, please, please, please take a second, leave me a like, and, subscribe, leave a comment, share the video, do all those things that YouTube algorithm loves, and I would greatly appreciate it. Help out the channel. So, all that being said, until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day. This is Andy from Agent Gaming. Goodbye.